Okay, I'm all checked in here at the Langham. Got this really cool car over here. This is the valet area. Also heavily used in Beverly Hills Ninja. Look at that car. Experience the Langham. I'm about to. I'm gonna give you a full resort tour. This place is pretty magnificent. Pretty luxurious. A little too rich for my blood, but I'm staying here anyway. To experience the Langham.
Thanks, Apple. My pleasure, sir.
We'll be going over all the areas used in the film, including this fountain. We'll get to that when the time is right. Beyond the front entryway, there's a classic spot from Beverly Hills Ninja here. Of course, this will be released after that video. That's where Peru would always leave his shoes for the custodian to dispose of them. Who keeps stealing my shoes? Very luxurious place here. Look at that chandelier.
Sammy!
There's lots of famous artwork and stuff adorning the walls and some of the bridges here. They've got like 3 or 4 pools, massive hot tub. Look at this bell over here. I don't know if this has any historical significance, or if it's just been here since the Langham opened. There's a lot of people dining over here, so I don't want to ring it, but...
Patrice, my car, please. Joey, you are coming with me. All right.
There it is right there. Now this piano sits where that concierge desk was. And the main concierge now is just down this hallway. But it was actually, thank you for the gentleman for helping me figure that out. Shout out to him, Ben. I really appreciate that, dude. And yeah, that's where all that happened. Chris Rock, Chris Farley, right here. Before it was a wood floor. This is the check-in desk. Group of horses by a straw barn. Okay. It's a big walk around this place. Got lots of interesting artwork to look at, like I said. I like that. Oh, look at this dog. Look at this dog. Portrait of a pointer. That's the portrait of a pointer. English school, 18th century. This leads out to the back. Oh, no, yes you can. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. It's a push. Wow. Beautiful backyard area. Wow. This is rather epic. You see a lot of these signs everywhere now in California. This area contains chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer or birth defects or other reproductive harm. So they utilized this back rampway right here. It's mostly this part here, but you see Chris Rock going up and down here chasing the chicken. Keep practicing, Joey. One day, you will choke that chicken. This is it. This is right here. Hey, hey, come back, chicken. Come on, chicken. Come on, chicken. Chris Rock is chasing the chicken right here. Do not be fooled by the color of my skin. Have you not heard of the great black ninja? No, is that you? Some say it is so.
Keep practicing, Joey.
Oh, what is that? Oh, it's one of those birds. I thought maybe it was a chicken. That's where he's chasing the chicken. That's quite priceless. Beautiful views here at the back. They could set up a rock show back here. Wow, what a place. The Langham, Pasadena. So much nature. Good place for the birds. Okay, so now we're at the back of the Langham, and we see a lot of action back here in the film, including when Chris Farley has to do his meditating thing to go talk to Sensei. This was his suite on the first floor right here. So Farley comes out of those doors, and that's where he begins his meditation process to bring him up into the heavens to get advice from Sensei.
Sensei.
Meditate on me, Haru.
And when Haru actually comes back, he never really perfected the art of descending properly back to level ground. He always comes back falling at like 300 miles per hour. That's pretty cool. To my knowledge, first anyone's ever covered it on video. It is where Haru had his suite at the Rodeo Plaza Hotel. Sensei. Hey, buddy. Nice place, huh? Nice place. Over here they got giant chess. Actually, there's an even bigger one closer to where I live. These are pretty big. These giant chess pieces. They're not too heavy. Especially these ones. If I had somebody else here, we could play a game of giant chess. Yeah. My God. This is an 8-ounce teapot made by the International Silver Company in Connecticut for the Huntington Hotel in 1954. There's all kinds of stuff, old pictures of the hotel, and big list of the movies and productions done here. This is awesome. There's a lot. Charlie Wilson's War. Tom Hanks did a couple films here. Charlie Wilson's War. He also did Mr. Banks. That film up here, Saving Mr. Banks. They've been doing movies in this hotel since back to 1926. Actors Huntley Gordon and Irene Rich on the set of Silken Shackles here at the Huntington. Wow. Yeah, The Parent Trap is probably the most notorious filmed here. People seem to come in here and just rave about The Parent Trap. So there's Dennis Quaid, Natasha Richardson. Grey's Anatomy filmed in here. There's another scene from The Parent Trap. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan. I wasn't huge on Parent Trap myself. Modern Family filmed in here. This is also from Silken Shackles, 1926. Wow. That is interesting. Learning a lot here. Learning a lot. This is from Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3. Melrose Place filmed in the courtyard. Brother's Son. Yeah. A lot of Hollywood. Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote, filmed here. Wow, by the Langham pool. Okay, so one of the pools is actually used in Murder, She Wrote. My grandmother used to watch that. Here's Pierce Brosnan in Remington Steele. James Bond himself. Filmed in the old lobby. Westworld with Sir Anthony Hopkins. American Crime Story. Here's a list of the films here, actually. Yankee Girl, 1915. Sleepwalker, Swing Shift, Beverly Hills Ninja, one of my favorites. The Parent Trap was 98. Richie Rich, A Christmas Wish. I think I've seen that one time. Deuce Bigalow, so they actually did the hotel scenes from Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo here. Seabiscuit, Tobey Maguire. Flags of Our Fathers, 2006. Charlie Wilson's War, You Again, Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3, Saving Mr. Banks. And for television, Charlie's Angels, filmed here. Way back when, 1976. There's a typo here, but that's 1976, Charlie's Angels. Remington Steele, Knots Landing, The A-Team, Murder, She Wrote, Melrose Place, The Bachelorette, Lucifer, Modern Family, American Crime Story, Westworld, Grey's Anatomy, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, America's Next Top Model. Wow. They filmed a lot of stuff here. It's rather crazy. If you come into this room right here, these interesting ships. This is kind of interesting. I want to include this. In 1924, Stephen Royce and his wife traveled to Europe, where he found inspiration in a number of places. One of these was Amsterdam, where he purchased a ship model that led him to a lifelong interest in a highly specific type of model. Half shifts, carved in wood, and mounted in kerosene boxes with a painting behind them. Okay. So, Stephen Royce, really into these ships. An old room key from the late 1930s, early 40s. Note on the back gives a peek into the fascinating life of this item. It's traveled all the way to the South Pacific, World War II. This is an old candy dish right here. Old candy dish from 1933. Wow. Yeah, that actual sign is in the back still. I saw that. The old Hotel Huntington sign. Wow. About to show you the Georgian ballroom. Just so many nice paintings to look at. Paintings everywhere around here. Portrait of a seated lady with a straw hat. If you come this way, I'm going to unveil to you the Georgian ballroom. Check that out. Whoa. Those chandeliers. Damn. Quite the architecture as well. Wow. This is something else. Really, really taken by this artwork. Stained glass. The ceiling is breathtaking. Mountain landscape. The whole ballroom to myself. I do have to find some food though. We'll go around and take a look at a few of these paintings. It's very scenic. Those chandeliers are wild. Imagine if that fell on you. Good night, nurse. Another castle in the distance. I see birds, clouds, and castles in the distance, and there's some people casting a line there. And there's a fella just hanging on his own. He doesn't need anybody. But wouldn't it be nice to have a friend? Didn't need to go to an actual art museum. I got one at my very whim. Place with history. This is a German painting. Tyrolean mountain landscape. Tyrolean or Tyrolean? In the main lobby, they have this tremendous grandfather clock. This is actually made in Germany. Circa 1890. 1890. We got a portrait of Mr. Huntington. This is the Huntington. This is nice here. Wow, what a beautiful hotel. The Picture Bridge. Panels painted by Frank Moore, 1932. Oh, those are nice painted panels. Get a good view of the pool. Hot tub over there. Definitely may have to utilize down there. Yeah, looks like a nice hot tub. I want to get down to this pond river area. I have to go over this a couple times. Each one of these panels is a different piece of art. Emerald Bay, Lake Tahoe. Beautiful. Yeah, I want to get down there. Wow. Just like the Huntington Gardens. Pretty awesome. This is the new pool. They've got like 4 pools here. This is crazy. And I can access any of them. This is the Royce pool. Wow. Nice. Man. Luxurious and spacious. They got cabanas, all that stuff. Okay. The Royce Manor Cottage. Bordering the hotel property is this private lane with extremely beautiful homes all the way up this road. Wow. This place has got security. Man. Imagine living like this. Check out this old car. Ooh. Oh, Chev. Wow. Goodness. It's like Santa's village. Stained glass there. I love these things. Guys walking around with hors d'oeuvres. This is classy. I'm gonna come down here to the garden area. Try to make my way down there. It's a giant maze of bridges and walkways. Okay. Very pretty. This is the Japanese garden down here. Wow. That's all you can say is wow. Feel like I'm back in Vegas. These little mini waterfalls here. Gonna find some food momentarily. I'll put something in my stomach. Guessing it's not going to be cheap for a meal here, but I bet you the food's pretty good. This is one big resort. Very peaceful here. Bird. We're going to try to get a little bit of peace down here. Look how that stream careens into that little waterfall there. So, not actually where his room was, I don't believe. This is just where they had him come out to make you believe that his room was over here. That's on the right backside of the hotel. That's where Farley supposedly would have had his suite. Sensei. That majestic shot of the front of the hotel again. Beautiful. I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted to say it. I'm very tempted. Someone offers me some help to go, thanks, asshole. They might not get the reference though. Might not get the reference, but that was right here. Thanks, asshole. There we go, right there. Can't check that out enough. Like the first time he walks in so casually. Just like removes his shoes right here. Goes in socks.
We decided we were being totally gypped.
I was mentioning the Parent Trap. There's them in the ballroom right there that we were just standing in. So they're still here from the Parent Trap. Natasha Richardson and Dennis Quaid filming in the lobby lounge. Back when it was the Hotel Wentworth. Absolutely fireproof. Drawing of the Hotel Wentworth shown as completed. Building as advertised as completely fireproof. Oh. Some more matchbooks from the 40s. Undated matchbook with the hotel's original tagline, where the sunshine spends the winter. Old matchbooks from the Ship Room Restaurant Lounge. Wentworth family crest printed directly on matchsticks and map leading to the Huntington Hotel. Floating golf. This is a couple playing floating golf, 1934 in the pool here. The Viennese ballroom here, in which you see one of those pictures I was just showing you. One more shot here of the Langham upon its completion, circa 1899. Wow. No vehicles. People would arrive by carriage. Welcome to my suite at the Langham. Probably one of the nicest rooms I've ever stayed in my entire life. We'll start with the bathroom here. Too bad. Toilet. Telephone. Mirror. Vanity mirror. Nice shower. Luxurious. And spacious. There we go. My own couch. This is pretty cool. It's gonna make for an interesting couple nights here. Nice charger ports. Good. Thought this was like a separate room, but don't believe it is. Okay, just before I go down to eat, I went to the concierge, got this resort map. Goes over a ton of the history, hotel history, which we'll dive into. There's actually a full art museum here on the property as well, but look at that. Look how expansive this place is. It's going to be a lengthy Langham episode. Wow. Famed Pasadena landmark for more than 100 years, the Huntington Hotel has provided memories for millions of guests in a tradition of luxury and elegance. Also served as an exclusive getaway for business execs, politicians, and celebrities, and has been an exquisite backdrop for television and movie productions. That's right, Beverly Hills Ninja. That's right, look at this. It's Jean Harlow. Playing badminton near the swimming pool in 1930. Wow. Hotel originally opened in February 1907 as the Hotel Wentworth, partially completed with a temporary roof above the 4th floor. That's a picture of when it was, the Hotel Wentworth. Nice. This is good. Luxurious. Should be for the price. The Langham smells so good in here. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the Rodeo Plaza Hotel. Brings us to the back of the hotel. Play cornhole here. The back also used in Beverly Hills Ninja. If you don't see all this, the ping pong, the fire pit over here. Mini putt. play mini putt or croquet. Neat. Yeah, back of this hotel, utilized in Beverly Hills Ninja. Got this whole area here. Where Joey's chasing the chicken down the ramp over here. Keep practicing, Joey. Wow. Nice, luxurious meeting area and bar over here. Really enjoying my walk around, just admiring all of the art. Trying to find a spot to eat. Look at this thing. Edward Neiman View in Richmond, Yorkshire. Inside the Roy's Steakhouse, gonna grab my supper here. I'm not gonna grab a steak though. I mean, every steak on the menu is like over $70. It's a pretty high-class steak place here. I actually went with a lobster bisque and a loaded baked potato, which were like two of the cheapest things on the menu. Yeah, it was pretty wild. I thought it was a joke when I saw the prices. I was like, wow. I didn't know people paid like hundreds of dollars for a single plate of food. My lobster bisque has arrived. Get the lobster bisque with some cream-free shear. They're very fancy here. Wait for that to cool a bit. Got some complimentary bread, which is nice for the price. Check that out. It's the loaded baked potato, bacon, cheese. It's this fork here. Okay. Special fancy kind of butter there. Okay. This is gonna be good. Looking forward to this. Loaded baked potato. The bread too. It is the lobster bisque. Medium crab bisque. Let's take a look here before I consume that. I'm dipping this bread in the bisque. This just looks like a slice of heaven. Okay, look at that. Wow, that's pretty good. Let's take one more look at the headliner here. That loaded baked potato. Chives, bacon. Again, this bread is really good. Especially dip that into the bisque. I don't think I've ever had such a high-class lobster bisque before. Or baked potato. I'll let you guys take one more look before I get to it, because I'm quite hungry. Quite hungry. I'm going to demolish this potato. See why it's so expensive. This is far and away the most incredible baked potato I've ever eaten. I've only just started carving into it. Oh my god, it's delectable. Oh man. Okay. And that's gonna do it tonight from the historic Langham Hotel here in Pasadena. Thanks again, everybody. Give it a big thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. Ring the bell if you're new here. I'll let you know when a new episode goes up. Never know what you may be missing here on the Mr. Thrasha Show. Good baked potato. Whew, that was ultra filling. All right, stay tuned. There's much to come.